Hello, today I'm going to walk you through what it is you need to study for the Unit 10 test on the French Revolution. So first off, we talked about U.S. taxes. So how do they work and what is that money used for? So some resources that you should be studying for your test tomorrow. One is that News ELA reading, How Do U.S. Taxes Work? That's the reading that we used for SLOT about 2 weeks ago. If you lost your reading, if you click on the reddish text, that is a hyperlink. So it will take you to the page for the reading. So if you lost the reading, you can still study the digital copy of the reading here. Second thing you should study is that IRS simulation. So that was that activity that we did that looked at how do you use the W-2, which is the form that your employer gives you with how much money you made that year. How do you use that form to fill out the 1080 Easy form, which is the form you're going to send into the government. So if you are unclear of how to fill out that form, I would go through that simulation again a couple times because you will need to know how to fill out that 1080 Easy form for the test. All right. Second thing you can do to study is look at Chapter 23, Section 1 and 2. Those are the only two sections that are going to be on tomorrow's quiz. So if you click here, again, it is a hyperlink. If you click on the URL, it will take you right to the textbook chapter. So read over those two chapters, make sure that you understand what it's talking about. Next thing you can study is your notebook. So you need to study every single page for the notebook. If you click on where it says notebook table of contents, again, it will show you a link that will take you to the table of contents. So the table of contents for this chapter, you're going to start with page 4 and it goes all the way up to page 14. So there are 10 pages that you can study to help you prepare for tomorrow's quiz. And I will highlight this for you guys so that you know what pages to look at for this section's quiz. So now all the pages you need to look at are in blue. The next thing that you can study, make sure you study your timeline that you worked on during class. Again, you received 5 pages or 5 points for each page for having it done in class. If you haven't finished it yet, I would make sure that it's done for tomorrow because that is going to be a portion of the test. So it says here that you need to know the order of the events and what happened during each. So you need to understand exactly, I'm not going to give you exact dates, but you need to know the order in which things happened. Right? So you need to know that it was the Estates General and then the Tennis Court Oath and then the storming of the Bastille. So make sure you know the order. The second thing is you need to know what happened for each of these events. So you need to be able to tell me what the Estates General is. So why did it meet? Who called it? Who was there? Right? What was the Tennis Court Oath? Why did it happen? What did they decide? You need to understand what happened with each of these events. And then one of the last pages that we added was page 13 and 14 of your notebooks. So page 13 looked at the Crash Course French Revolution video. So again, this reddish part is a link that will take you to the video that you need. So as you watch the Crash Course video, you are going to take notes on page 13 of your notebook. And then you are going to answer the questions in the video. So there are questions, the video will stop and it will ask you questions to help you review. All right. A tip, I would write down the questions as part of your notes. All right. So that the questions are important. So make sure you are able to answer them. And then lastly, you cannot take the quiz tomorrow unless you watch the video. So make sure if you haven't already watched the video that you do it tonight because I can see who watched the video. Then on page 14, you are going to look at the 2 videos that we watched today in class. So the first video is the Reign of Terror. The same deal as all of the other slides. The red part is a link. So if you click on it, there is the link to watch the video. So video 1 is about the Reign of Terror. Video 2 is about the guillotine. So as you watch these 2 videos, you are going to take notes on page 14. All right. And then the last thing I have for you to study, there is a Quizlet. So if you click again on where this reddish text is, click where it says Quizlet, and it will take you to the Quizlet for the chapter. All right, so it's only about 18 terms, but it is some to get you started. All right. If you have any questions, I will be checking my email till about 8:30 tonight. So if you want to study and you think you're going to have questions, make sure you contact me before then. Otherwise, I will not respond to your email until the morning. So 8:30 is when that cutoff is. All right. So happy studying. Good luck. And again, let me know if you have any questions while you are studying.